Hello everyone, my name is Frankel and today I'm gonna tell you a story about one of Canadian entrepreneur in the hospitality industry. He is Daniel Frankel, a president and CEO of Tap and Barrel Restaurant. The presentation includes personal information, early life of Daniel, road to success, the story of Tap and Barrel, Daniel and Tap and Barrel Restaurant, business philosophies, and last but not least, the reference. This is some basic information about Daniel Franco. As we know, he currently a president and CEO of Tap and Barrel Restaurants. He is also a president and co-founder of Daniel Group. He grew up in Vancouver, British Columbia. Even though he's working in the hospitality industry, but he used to get a firm degree from the University of Western Ontario in 1996. Not many people knows that Daniel Franco used to have a very hard time at the beginning in his early life. He used to fail kindergarten because he didn't speak English at all when his family first moved to Canada. However, he comes by the business naturally as the son of seasoned takeout restaurant owner George Franco. In 1984, George won a public tender for a spot at Prospect Point in Vancouver's Stanley Park, where he then built a concession. This is where Daniel had his first summer job scooping ice cream. And after high school, Daniel followed his passion for the arts and music as he had always been exposed to world-class artists at a very young age. Daniel's first entrepreneur endeavor was in grade 9 when he started an ice cream cart business in Stanley Park. It was after 2 summers that Daniel approached his dad and put forward his proposal. He would build a cart by the ice cream from Prospect Point and remit a percentage rent based on his ice cream cart sales. The proposal was like include 14 pages and it worked. This little ice cream cart back then was doing anywhere from a terrible day at $250 to the best day it's just over $1,000. And Daniel happily said, "I hired my first employee and end up making a fair money for a 9-year-old." There were two things happened almost concurrently lead to the establishment of Tap and Barrel Restaurant. The first thing was a call from the Parks Board. By that time, Daniel Franco had a very good relationship with the board, so they let him in on the space that was going to put up for the small coffee shop. So Daniel jumped at the opportunity to expand. And the second was the offer from his dad. Actually, George saw his son worked really hard and impressed with what he was doing at that time. So he would love to have him. And took that chance right away. He continued to purchase and build the restaurants, developing a sizable fleet under the Daniel Group. So that's why we have a Tap and Barrel restaurant today. So nowadays, tap and barrel restaurants are known for their environmental stewardship, eradicating bottles while supporting the local British Columbia wine and independent craft beer served inclusively on tap. The restaurants are also well regarded for their support of local producers, arts and culture, as well as for building primarily with repurposed materials. Jacques Franco, his father, plays a crucial role in his success journey. There are three the most important things that his father taught him in the restaurant business are location, location, and location. These will get stuck in Daniel's head and becomes a northern star for his decision-making process. Daniel always looked at the potential of his staff. He said, "Anybody that we hire, wherever is a bartender or a server or a dishwasher, we always ask ourselves, does this person have what it takes to become a great leader?" And as a result, his restaurant have a higher than average staff retention rates in the industry famous for high labor turnover. And this is one of Daniel's favorite quotes from Maya Angelou. I've learned that people will forget what you said, People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So this is a combination of what his dad taught him, of what he think about the important roles of the staff in the industry, and what he learned, what he studied from Maya Angelou. It's a combination make his business successful so far. This is all the links I study and research about Daniel Frankel, and you guys can just click on it if you want to know more about him. And finally, thank you so much for listening to my presentation. Have a good one.